Welcome to Xbox Corner, my name is Alex. Today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite budget digital deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, and here I cover the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. This one is a monster sale and we already have one video live on this sale that had beasts like Elden Ring, so definitely worth checking out. Find that in the pinned comments, but with that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns, and graphical comparisons weekly, and let's get started. If you are grabbing anything, then consider using cornershop.gg for discounted Xbox Store credit or even Game Pass memberships. You'll get 10% off at checkout using code CORNER. It's instant delivery via email. I also have a winner to announce then later in the video for a $10 Xbox digital gift card and one more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and the winner they'll be announced in the next video. Rustler gets a new low with 90% off. This is about as budget as they come. Luke reviewed this one on the channel, link that down below. But think here, old school GTA set within a medieval location. You play as a young man that's out to go from rags to riches, and what follows is this incredibly immature adventure. I had a lot of fun though, as did Luke. I actually played on Switch, and it's top-down action. You'll be fighting through the kingdom, stealing horses, and generally getting up to mischief. Highlight missions include getting the sword in the stone, and then a prison breakout that goes wrong when you get completely high. It's got the occasional glitch here and there, but it's not taking itself too seriously, and we definitely had fun with it. Eldest Souls will be a good Souls-like for fans who want something just a little different. In this world, old evil gods, in a final act of vengeance, they unleashed a great desolation, and you are mankind's only hope to kill them and restore what we once knew. What follows are huge boss encounters punctuated with exploration and NPCs to add to this narrative. Think of everything here from stamina systems to building unique character setups thanks to talents and abilities. It's an incredibly challenging game as well. Of course, it's a Souls-like. The first boss alone had me stumped for a good while. Some fantastic design, however, overall, and stunning pixel work tops it off. It's a new low price at 60% off. Neon Abyss is a roguelite action platformer, and while I would argue that some of the location design can get a little bit repetitive at times, I still think it's an entertaining ride. It's mainly due to some incredibly creative ideas on the weapon front. It's also backed up with passive abilities that can be stacked and pets, so think almost Pokemon that will accompany you, but these ones, they are out to kill. The story, we are the Grim Squad, a task force set up by Hades to infiltrate the Abyss and defeat the new gods. The highlight between dungeons, it's the Neon Abyss bar. There's something very cool about this hub world that just absolutely worked for me. It's a new low price here, 60% off. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and honestly I wasn't the biggest fan of this one, but I know many were, so I wanted to give it a shout out. Most of my time was with the Switch build. I do understand, however, we don't get Smash here on Xbox, so it's a whole lot more attractive. Basically, if you fancy a Smash clone, it may be worth a look. Just maybe look to Multiverses first, which packs a ton of monetization naturally, but at least the base game is free, and it would definitely be my preferred option. That said though, like Nick fans, and no doubt this price might be enough to tempt you in. It's matching the low price, 80% off. Batman Arkham Collection now, and I mentioned this recently, but it's always such a popular option, especially at this price, matching the low with 85% off. Now I've recently been playing Gotham Knights, and honestly, I'm enjoying it. I get the performance piece of it, but there's still a fun to be had in the world. That said though, it cannot touch this incredible trilogy. Also, this is a lot of game for your cash. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, all three packed in, including all post-release updates. And yeah, between the incredible combat system and exploration, I do not think you can go wrong. My favourite will always be the first, and yes, it's pretty much linear, but I love the location. It's also the perfect setup for the open world style of the following two. The best way to play for me here, it was stealth, leveraging Batman's gear. It's just incredibly entertaining. They look great as well to this day, and they come highly recommended. Ark Survival Evolved will be a good option for the survival fans out there, throwing you into a dinosaur-infested world. It's a simple enough idea. Try to survive, but that is easier said than done. From battling the local wildlife to simply the elements. I'm a big fan of the genre though, and it's satisfying learning how to build items, evolve our lifestyle and uncover secrets in this world. It even received some free story and feature updates recently, and yeah, just know this is only the base game. There's a huge amount of paid DLC as well, but if you've not jumped in yet, you are probably not sure you want to drop that sort of cash. You know, it's $50 for the Ultimate Edition, which packs everything in. On the other hand, this is a new low, so a good starting point, 75% off, making it super budget. Kaze in the Wild of Masks then is a hidden gem for 2D platformer fans out there. 90s inspired, I think it looks visually incredible, and having the power of the new systems bring this resolution that just benefits the vivid colour palette. The story: when the Crystal Islands get cursed, we need to save our friend while battling against evil vegetables. Along the way, pick up the powerful masks, and yeah, basically inherit these new abilities to aid you in progressing forward, such as the Tiger and the Eagle. The evolving moveset is a lot of fun, and it packs 30 levels with an additional 50 bonus levels. It's 67% off, that is a new low price. Borderlands 3 gets a new low then, 85% off, and this one is a first-person shooter, action RPG or looter shooter. This one, it tasks you with stopping the Calypso twins who are trying to unite the bandit clans to claim the galaxy's ultimate power. Now you will be one of the 4 Fault Hunters out to stop them, with a big focus really on leveling up from skill trees to abilities to customization. It packs a huge variety of weapons. It's best played in multiplayer, no question, and it looks fantastic, especially with the current gen free upgrade. Borderlands for me though, overall, it's just the world I like so much. There are few games that can match this weird cast of characters, and it's easy to waste hours simply playing to build up that inventory. Tales of Iron then is our penultimate game of the video. It's 60% off and marking a new low price, and this is a side-scrolling RPG that really surprised me. We set out on an adventure to reclaim our kingdom after an evil frog clan takes over. It can be quite challenging at points. It's got an air of Souls to its systems, with a combat system, you know, that's not just hacking and slashing, and yeah, it's even going to demand you master its parry system. My favourite element though is the customization. Think weapons and equipment, and then really seeing how it impacts our heroes, such as more weight will of course slow you down. It received a free update as well, which was packed with new stories and boss encounters, always good to see. And honestly, with the base game, the only thing that surprised me, the main experience, can actually be wrapped up in around 8 hours, and I was definitely hoping for something more epic. Still a great time though, and well worth this asking price. Our winner of the week then, it's going to Devron, who highlighted State of Decay. The series honestly can be a little janky, but over the years I've wasted hours in them and they can be a real good time. Congrats to Devron, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in the next video. Hot Wheels Unleashed then is a steal with 80% off. Arcade race fans, this is a must buy. Of course it's packed with tons of paid DLC, but the core car set is, in my opinion, more than enough. Just be careful with this one. It is not a cross-gen release. They have a standard release and then a Series XS build as well, so make sure you go ahead and pick up the right one. They are both currently the exact same price. While I would say I wish the game featured more environments, that's my only real complaint. The cars feel good, the tracks are creative, and the track creator extends it potentially endlessly. And this comes in from Milestone Games as well, and in my opinion, they deserve all of the success. They've been grinding more niche races over the years like Monster Energy Supercross, and this is an opportunity they were clearly passionate about and they went on to deliver. And that's the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library, or are you holding onto that cash? Let us know in the comments down below. With that, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, Game Pass breakdowns and graphical comparisons weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.